Hello everyone, welcome back to Selena Thinking Out Loud. Today I'm going to be installing this key latch to the gate I'm working on. These are the pieces that come with it. It comes with a guide and it tells you you're going to need a 5/8 drill bit and a 1/8 inch drill bit. It has this side for the lock. This is a two-sided lock, so whether you're on the inside of the gate or outside of the gate, you can lock it. It comes with these little tubing things. I'm gonna try to cut them down to size and still use them on these little areas where it has to unlock the lock. I have my 1/8 drill bit. I'm gonna use a 5/8 spade drill bit to make sure I get a clean 5/8 space in there. Here is the latch here, and it comes with all of these keys, so it's really awesome. Now, if you're the kind of person who, if you actually read your instructions before you begin, it comes with this instruction guide here. You want to draw your line where your latch is going to land. After that, you can take your guide here and you're going to lay it up against the 2x4 or 4x4 and mark all of these holes with a pen on each side of your 2x4 or 4x4, and then you can start drilling. It tells you right here that you want to drill your 5/8 hole where this is actually going to go through, okay? And then all the rest of the holes is just screws to make sure you screw, all of these general holes in. I'll show you where I've gotten so far. All right, so I've marked my hole, my line here. This is where the latch is going to be. Then I've marked all my holes. I've drilled the 5/8 holes, as you can see, straight across with the spade. It really worked out well. So like it says, don't push the spade in, let the spade go through the wood itself, and it'll come out nice and clean on the other side there, as you can see. All right guys, the next part of this installation is cutting these lines that you see after measuring it up with your fence. And I tell you, this was the hardest part of the whole job actually, because I used my circular saw. I didn't have any other way to cut metal, and holding this steady and trying to cut this, but I got it in. I got the line I needed cut down, and I'll show you when you put it in the grooves and you line it back up with your holes. You can't line up my holes. You see what's peeking out here, so that the key latch can latch into that notch and unlock your fence, your gate. And then you have that bottom, which when you press this button back here, it'll unlock the latch, loosen the latch. So it's enough to peek out, but make sure you have enough peeking out of here, because this side of the lock actually just kisses the 2x4 or the 4x4, and you don't have much, it's not going into the hole at all. So you need to make sure you have enough peeking out so it can actually go into the key latch. Okay, these white tubing things came in the packaging too. The directions do not mention them, but I decided to go to cut them down to the width of my 2x4 and go ahead and pop them in, so that when I put the key latches in to align everything, they'll only have so much wiggle room, so it'll give it a little more control in these 5/8 inch holes. I have attached now this side. I did use the 1/8 inch drill bit to start the holes here on each side. It made it really easy to just use a manual screwdriver to just take the nails in there. And this one is ready to go. So they said that this should be about a 1/2 inch out, and this should be about a 1/4 inch out on this side. But so far so good. Let's just attach the other side and give this a test. All right guys, here's the other side. Already did the same thing, drilled 1/8 inch holes to start it off, and it drilled. So what I had to do is make sure to start, I drilled this 1/8 inch hole, put this screw in to stabilize it, and then I went ahead and did my 1/8 drill here, here, and here, and then put those screws in, and then unlocked it, and then did the last screw that goes under here. But it's in, it works, and this latch is locked right now. I locked it back. but when you unlock it, which I'll show you in a minute, it'll unlatch your gate and you can use either side. Because I was using an adjust-a-gate, I had to use some self-drilling nails to get the holes, and then I still was able to use the nails that they provided. But I do recommend don't screw your self-drilling holes all the way through the metal if you're using an adjust-a-gate and not wood, because you just want these to then continue to make their own hole. Okay, but it worked out good. It's nice and tight. As you can see, it's latched in. I'm trying the key here just to get used to how to unlock it and how to relock it. If you turn the key to your left, watching this video, it'll unlock the gate for you, and you use this latch under here that's provided to just move out the gate. It'll release that so you can unlatch the gate. Now if you want to lock it back, you're going to turn it towards your right here like this, and then back straight up so that the key can come out. And then if you check your latch, it's locked. Okay, so that's how you would unlock it on this side. On the other side, it's the same way. To unlock left, to lock right, and there's a button on this side that you just push in a little bit. You don't have to go all the way in, because if you go all the way in, it does feel like it could stick, but it doesn't even need to go all the way, push this button all the way in anyway. Just a little bit and it'll unlatch it for you on this side. Okay, so I hope this helped you get to know more about this Keystone latch system or latch series. I thought it was really good. The only thing I said that I really ran into a little issue with cutting the actual connector inside to make sure that it's going to link well with this lock and the latch. But other than that, if you have another option for cutting that metal, you'll be good to go. And if you do have a recommendation for people in the comments, just go ahead and leave that in the comments for everybody. But this job is complete, and yeah, I highly recommend this two-sided lock system. Thanks guys, talk to you later.